welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. So today I'm going to be doing my July favorites. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you all of the things that I have been loving throughout the month of July, and of course I will have everything linked down below as well to make it a little bit easier for you guys to shop. So anyways, without any further ado, if you guys are interested in seeing the things that I have been loving this past month, then just keep watching. So my first favorite is the Bare Minerals Invisible Bronzer in the color Tan. This is an absolutely stunning formula. I'm absolutely in love with it. So I used to use Bare Minerals a lot whenever I was in middle school and I first started using makeup because my mom had done a lot of research and she wanted us to start using makeup at a young age that was good for our skin. So whenever everyone was, hitting puberty and wanting to try out makeup and play with it, my mom was all for it, except she just very much wanted us to use makeup that wasn't going to break us out or potentially make our acne worse. So she really looked into Bare Minerals and they had really great reviews and really great formulas. And so I haven't used Bare Minerals in a long time actually. So I actually saw this at Ross. It was in their little boxes that are locked up. My boyfriend actually found it first and I got really excited because I immediately went and looked up reviews of this bronzer and it had amazing reviews. So I was excited to be able to purchase it at a little bit of a discounted price. And a lot of the products I'm going to be mentioning today, I actually did find at Ross or TJ Maxx, which is really exciting because they happened to work out well. Now I've tried a lot of skincare and makeup from Ross and TJ Maxx before, and it hasn't always been great. So I'm actually really excited about these finds and I can't wait to share them with you guys because if you want to go out and buy them, you actually still might be able to find them in the Ross and TJ Maxx stores. So this is an absolutely stunning bronzer. I love the packaging of it. It's just so sleek. I'm wearing it on my face today. I just think it's an absolutely stunning bronzer. And once again, I just absolutely love the formula of it. It's just so soft. I'm really excited about it. So if you are thinking of trying this out, I highly recommend it. My next favorite is more so of a brand favorite. When I was at Ross, this was after Six Flags one day. Eli and I just wanted to continue the night. So we decided to go over to Ross because Ross is our favorite thing to do late at night is just peruse through, buy some candles, buy some skincare stuff because they have a lot of really nice skincare there. And so we ended up finding a glory hole. No, not a glory hole. A vast array of Honest Beauty products. Now, I remember when I worked at Ulta, Honest Beauty was a hot seller. So I was really excited when I saw these and I ended up grabbing one of everything that they had. And I don't have one of them here with me because I misplaced it, which I'm really upset about, but I'm gonna try and refind it. So it is a eye cream by Honest Beauty, which I am obsessed with, and it's honestly one of my favorites, so I really need to figure out where I put that. And then this is an Honest Beauty Clearing Night Serum with Honestly Pure Retinol. So I've really been loving this. On days that I'm breaking out a little bit more, I'll just apply that either all over my face lightly or in specific areas. I've also been using the Honest Beauty 3-in-1 Detox Mud Mask. This is something Eli and I have been using on date nights just because it is so much fun and honestly it really helps clear up our skin. And then the Honest Beauty Magic Gel to Milk Cleanser. This one is so much fun. We literally each got one of everything that they had there and it's just all been so amazing. And before buying any of it, I was looking up the reviews online because yes, it's a name brand, but are these products actually good? And when we were looking up the reviews, they had such good reviews, I just couldn't say no. And so that has been something that I've been really, really loving using this past month because it has just been so amazing, so healthy and refreshing. And I've been noticing my skin has been clearing up a lot more lately. I don't know if maybe it's finally just the season and it's hitting right and my skin isn't freaking out every 2 seconds, but I definitely feel like it's been because I've been using some of these products and it has just been the world of a difference and I couldn't be happier. So another skincare favorite that I have just been literally obsessed with this whole month just because also the size of this product is amazing for what I paid for it. This was also found at Ross. And this is the Hemp Plus Facial Cleanser with hemp seed oil and collagen. Now, first of all, this is the size of a lotion bottle. This is the size of a lotion bottle. And there is so much facial cleanser in here and it is so freaking nice. This is my favorite go-to cleanser lately because I would say a lot of my high-end prestige cleansers I absolutely love, but I don't want to use those every day. I typically still lean to use those a few times a week, or especially if I know like I really need to exfoliate, like the Tula cleanser is amazing for exfoliating my face. But on days where I just really want to clean my face, like I'm in the shower and I just want to wash my face, this is my favorite freaking thing. It is just so nice and amazing. I love the texture of it. The texture of this reminds me of the Cremo shaving cream. I don't know if you guys have used that before. It's like my favorite shaving cream personally, but it reminds me of that texture and it looks like it too, and it's so cool and it's just so smooth and so light. But I noticed my skin feels so much better after using this cleanser and my skin looks so good, and I love it because you get so much product in this. And so I was able to buy this from Ross for $3.99. I feel like I'm very picky when it comes to skincare from Ross. Like I will buy a lot of skincare from Ross sometimes, mostly facial oils because it's really fun to try, but I typically haven't really found any that have been worth recommending. So it's been really cool because I feel like the past month I found a lot of products from Ross or TJ Maxx that have actually been worth the recommendation, because you know, sometimes it just doesn't work for my skin, it breaks me out. Sometimes makeup probably is expired and it's like I don't even want to mess with it. But it's been really nice and refreshing finding things that have actually been working, and I feel like I'm winning the lottery. Another Ross find. This one actually is something that has been recommended a lot, and so when I saw it at Ross, I just got really excited and felt like I needed to get it. It's the Aveeno Protect and Hydrate sunscreen. This is a sunscreen that has been raved about online as being the best facial sunscreen, and so I was really excited because I've been using the Neutrogena Hydro Boost for the past year, and I've been seeing reviews on this and I'd really been wanting to try it. So when I saw it at Ross, I'm like, perfect way to try it. This was $4.99 at Ross, and it is just so amazing. It is so hydrating. I have not found a sunscreen that has been as moisturizing as this. I love to wear this every day simply for the moisturizing qualities, and then it has SPF on top of that, which we should be wearing SPF every day anyway, so it just is like the perfect 2-in-1 product. So the way I look at it is, typically if I am wearing makeup, this looks beautiful under makeup by the way, but like if I'm in my film room getting ready, I have my Fenty sunscreen up here with me. But if I'm traveling or I'm just going outside without makeup, or once again if I am wearing makeup, I typically go for this one. So I kind of keep them in 2 different locations, and that's kind of how I split up using them. But I'm absolutely obsessed with this sunscreen. It deserves all of the positive reviews. So if you are out and you've been wanting to try the Aveeno sunscreen, I definitely recommend it. My next favorite is actually a blast from the past product. This is a product that I used to use all the time when I was younger because we would go out by the pool, and then my sister and I, our hair would get so stringy and tangled. We would go up and shower, but we'd have to work through all of these knots. So my mom had bought us the Aussie 3-Minute Miracle Moist, and this is a deep conditioner. And we would use this all the time growing up, and then I kind of stopped using it. I don't know why. I think it's because when we were kids, my mom would keep it in her bathroom cabinet, and then I would just forget about it. And so I was going to the beach with my boyfriend earlier in the month, and I knew, I'm like, my hair is gonna get so tangled because of the wind. I definitely need to get some of this. And I am just re-obsessed with this product. This is a holy grail product. If you get tangled hair or you just need a good quality deep conditioner, I cannot recommend this enough. It is so amazing. It smells so good. My hair will be so moisturized and hydrated once I get out of the shower. If you are looking for something that can be a little bit more affordable that you can use with whatever shampoo and conditioner you want, you can just buy this, and it is so amazing. I love it. I love the way it smells. I love the way it makes my hair feel. So I definitely recommend this. My next favorite is a scent, and this is the Bath & Body Works Sunset Glow Body Mist. I am the biggest fan of Bath & Body Works body mists. I will personally wear those on the daily basis as opposed to perfume, because sometimes I find that perfume can be a little too strong, or it's, you know, it's really hard finding your signature scent with perfume. And right now I feel like I'm finding my signature scent with body mists from Bath & Body Works, because on the daily I like to smell like fall or cookies. So usually I am wearing, you know, marshmallow pumpkin latte or vanilla gingerbread spice. Those are usually like my go-to scents. And so now when I walked in earlier in the summer, I was like going through and I was like, I just want to smell some of their summer scents, because I wanted to get the blueberry waffle cone or mixed berry waffle cone. I wanted to get that as a candle and a perfume because it's one of my favorites to have in the summer. And I came across this one, and this was just such a pleasant surprise. I'm gonna read off the fragrance notes because it is so hard explaining scents through a camera. You kind of have to just end up smelling it yourself, but this has fresh coconut, sparkling cherry seltzer, dreamy moonflower, and caramelized vanilla. So it really does have a nice, elegant, dark, sweet, warm scent to it. I think I hit all of the points with that one, but it smells like a perfume without having to fully commit to wearing an expensive perfume. In a way, it kind of reminds me of my Michael Kors perfume that I have, but just way less expensive and different notes as well. This one has sweeter notes and of course is not nearly as strong, but it just smells so lovely. So if you get the chance, I definitely recommend going into Bath & Body Works and spraying this on a tester so you can see how it smells, and then also spray a little bit on your arm as well, because it really does matter how it mixes with your own personal scent. And so that's, I think, why I like this so much, because when I first smelled it, it didn't shock me in any way. But then when I put it on my skin, the way it just smells is so good. And so I like to mix my scents, and so I like to mix this with my marshmallow pumpkin latte, and for me, those are like my favorite scents, and then sometimes I'll add a little bit of Winterberry Wonder in there as well. So my next favorite is jewelry, and I'm actually going to be sharing some of my ring favorites. So I love to wear rings. The thing with me is I will wear the same rings for years. Like, I just will wear them. Like this one, for example, I've had this ring since the beginning of high school, maybe even the end of middle school, and literally it is just so battered. Like, you can see my little tan line on my finger from it, but it is just, you know, deformed. So I wear my rings until they are broken, basically. I had actually broken a ring recently. It was a Pandora crown ring, and honestly I was kind of growing out of that one anyway, and so I wanted to buy some new rings, and I was only going to buy one, and now I have a lot of new rings. So I'm gonna just show them to you guys, and I'll have all of them linked down below as well, because I really just wanted to invest in buying some more rings, because I feel like right now I'm at the place where I just love all of the rings that I have on my fingers. I feel like I get my fingers done, like my nails done, and I have rings because otherwise I feel like my hands look so stubby. Like, they're not that small, but I feel like without rings and nails, it just looks weird. So the first ring that I bought this from Kay Jewelers, and I ended up going into the store because they have way more options online, I will tell you that. But my budget was, I kind of wanted to spend around like $100 for a ring, maybe $120, and I ended up coming out of there with 2 rings and spending like $250. But I really love them, and so this is one of them. It's absolutely gorgeous. It just has 2 purple stones and then a blue stone in the center, and then they're all surrounded by like the fake diamonds, and so I really love how it looks. I just think it adds such a nice pop of color to my hand, and I really love that. This is from James Avery. It's a sunflower ring. One of my best friends actually has this ring, and I fell in love with it, and she's like, you should get one and we can match, and so now I do, and I absolutely love how it looks. And then this one is the other one I got from Kay Jewelers, and so this one is a faux opal. It's not a real opal, that would be way too expensive. But it's kind of like that pear cut shape, and I think it's really, really nice and pretty, and I would never have expected to buy a ring like this, but I just thought the 2 of them together, and like all of them together now, like it just looks so pretty. So that makes me happy. And then this ring I got from James Avery like way back when. But I'll have all of my rings linked down below for you guys in case you're interested in any of them, because I want to be as helpful as possible. But the main favorites are like the new purchases, I guess. So this one, it is not doing justice on camera. It just looks so beautiful in person. I guess in a way I would call it a moonstone, but I don't know if that is accurate. But I actually got this at TJ Maxx. It was in the jewelry section. It was $19.99, and so I was like, for 20 bucks, and it fit on my thumb, and so I was so excited. It just looks so pretty. It looks like a James Avery ring to me, and so I got so excited with it, and it's so beautiful. I always make sure to get sterling silver, because otherwise it doesn't work, and then it just makes my hands turn green, and then you can't wear it anymore. So I always try to get sterling silver so that way it doesn't bleed or like tarnish over time. Like I said, this one was from James Avery. Moving on. So my boyfriend got me this heart ring for Christmas back in 2019, and I knew I wanted to accent it with like just like a little stone ring, and so that's how it looked before. And then I found this ring at shopjamandi.com. You can just look up Jamandi, but the website is shopjamandi.com, and I found this ring, and I made sure to get one that is sterling silver because not all their rings are sterling silver. Some of them are plated bronze and stuff like that. And so I saw this one and it looked so pretty. Now something to keep in mind is some of their colors, like some of the stones are more saturated in their photo, so I always make sure to look at reviews first because then it kind of gives you a little bit more of a realistic representation of how vivid the stone is going to be. And so I love how they look together. It's just so cute. And then this ring I actually got back in November when my Mimi passed away. And so this is one that actually is not real. It's costume jewelry. But it fit my finger and I absolutely love how it looks. And so what I plan on doing is I'm actually going to try and find a local jeweler, and I think I found one, but I'm going to see if they can get it gold plated or sterling silver plated or just something, so that way it is something that I can continue to pass down through the generations without it tarnishing, because it does turn my finger green. But it's so worth it because I have a piece of her with me, and so that is the goal for this ring. So hopefully it works out. But these are my rings. I got so excited about them, so I thought I would share them with you guys because they have been a favorite. My hands have been a favorite this month. Wow. And my last favorite of the month is the documentary on Disney Plus called Playing with Sharks. This documentary follows the life of Valerie Taylor, who was originally a spear fisherman, and then she became a photographer and conservationist for sharks. And so it is just an absolutely amazing documentary that I can't recommend enough. It is such a beautiful story about sharks and also how sharks have played a role in the movie Jaws and books and movies, and it's so fascinating to watch. So if you guys have like an hour and a half, I highly recommend watching it because it's so beautiful. They have so much footage like from the 1960s and stuff that is just so fascinating to look at now because they really did capture a lot. She and her husband, they were both like videographers, and it talks about how they began the conservation for nurse sharks in Australia, and it's just an absolutely amazing documentary that I can't recommend enough to you guys, so you should definitely check it out if you have Disney Plus. And those are my July favorites. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below what you'd like to see next. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my videos. Also, if you haven't already, please consider supporting me on Patreon. Halloween is coming up, so I'm already purchasing a lot of new costumes and products for DIYs to transform myself into your favorite Halloween characters, so you can support me on Patreon for as little as $1 a month, which is $12 a year, and it really does help me grow my channel and do more projects on my channel that I have been really looking forward to doing and turning myself into characters that you want to see. And I just would really appreciate any help that you guys would be willing to offer, whether it's just liking this video, watching this video, subscribing to my channel. All of it truly means the world to me, and I'm so appreciative of you guys for supporting me and building my channel. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. With all of that being said, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!